What's good? I'm Roup Reviews, and welcome to my review of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. The new Rian Johnson mystery that marks the return of none other than Daniel Craig's Benoit Blanc, the now famous detective with his classic southern draw. The setting for this one is a church, the death being Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, who's played by Josh Brolin. Alongside Daniel Craig's Blanc is Father Judd, who's played by Josh O'Connor, and other various characters played by Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Luck, Daryl McCormick, Glenn Close, Kaylee Spaney, and Thomas Hayden Church. Now, let's get into the review. It really is safe to say that Rian Johnson brought the wit with Wake Up Dead Man. Rian Johnson always does an amazing job giving Benoit Blanc the role of multitasking. Yes, he always has a murder to solve, but now Benoit Blanc must deal with potentially sacrificing his ego and his fame for that of someone else's, which in my opinion is the furthest we've leapt into Blanc's character so far. It is interesting to see how these stories end up, and Rian Johnson has become a king of not only finishing his movies, but finishing his thought as well. My criticism lies within the character of Daryl McCormick's Cy. To me, it was a good performance from McCormick, but the character itself is what threw me off. The character of Cy was a pretty obvious reference to toxic masculinity and the right-wing influencer, but to me it just did not work. I just didn't think that it was subtle enough. Cy's story and goal just kind of kept stretching until it just was completely unbelievable. But don't get me wrong, McCormick's bratty demeanor could have definitely worked in a list of different ways, and the path Rian Johnson took was just not the right one. Now, my praise lies with Josh O'Connor's Father Judd, along with Daniel Craig once again as Benoit Blanc. Their chemistry on screen was unmatched, and created the funniest and most clever moments of the movie. The genius behind their relationship was what really got my attention. They basically were two men looking for the same thing with different beliefs. And a lot of Rian Johnson's themes were kind of compacted into that chemistry and that relationship between Benoit Blanc and Father Judd. And I think their relationship just kind of showed how similar we all really are, and the back and forth moments during Wake Up Dead Man accounted for some of the most powerful moments in the film. Now, kind of just a little bit on the story, it was compelling, it was entertaining, and Rian Johnson has been challenging moviegoers with complex themes that will keep his movies interesting and a must-watch until the end. Now, speaking of the ending, don't worry, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but it is just so unpredictable and so entertaining, and it proves that Rian Johnson still has it and still will have it, and that the Benoit Blanc detective series will someday go down as one of the most thrilling and complex film series of all time. I'm giving Wake Up Dead Man a 4 out of 5, with the consensus, I don't think Rian Johnson will ever disappoint with these movies. Now that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow the Letterboxd. And yeah, I'm just honestly, my goal is to just post every single time I see a movie in theaters, whether that's an old movie, a new movie, every single time. That's going to kind of be my goal. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to keep posting all that stuff. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.